All right, 6:30, I'm gonna call the meeting to order. In the first roll call,
Commissioner Alshire,
present.
Commissioner Alden,
Here.
Commissioner Smith,
Here.
Commissioner Murphy, Commissioner Cox.
Into the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, indivisible, and justice for
Brings us to number 4 on the agenda, which is commission election of officers. And I'd like to nominate that Mr. Maynard become the chair of the planning and zoning. And how this works. So I'm making the official nomination that Brian is elected chair of the commission.
Second.
Need a second?
Second.
Who was that, I'm sorry? Alden, I'm sorry.
All those in favor? Say aye. Aye. Opposed? It is so. All right. Well, he'll be surprised to see how I got elected. So this brings us to number 5, which is the review and the approval of the prior meeting minutes. The last meeting minutes were attached from May. Does anybody have anything from the prior meeting minutes that needs to be brought up, discussed, or the accepting of the prior meeting minutes? Do we have approval of the prior meeting minutes? Is that a motion?
Yeah.
Well, I'll motion it. Making the motion for the prior meeting minutes. Need a second.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we have approval of the prior meeting minutes from May. Brings us to the action agenda. First item on the action agenda, number 6 on the is the adult daycare and the proposal of a city ordinance to address adult daycare within the city of Centralia. And there is an attachment of the proposal. Right. Yep. So she has included in the definitions that would be in there, and then from the notes we had from that meeting, it would be allowed as a conditional use in R3 and B1 districts. And then the amendment for the section 3124 by adding the language for the adult daycare. Does anybody have any comments concerning the amendment to 31.1 for the adult daycare?
One question I have is how many people we had asked about adult daycare? Just one, maybe
2 this year.
just like I thought.
Yeah.
More than one, right?
Been in the last few months, yeah. Well, I guess more than a few months now, but. If you guys have any questions, or concerns with the zone, those were the zones that were discussed at the meeting. Do we have a recommendation for the adult daycare amendment? This is a recommendation to the council, right? Yes. Recommendation of the council approved. And then I believe it'll go to board if they like it, and then it'll come back here for public hearing. I make the motion to recommend it, the proposed amended changes to 31-1 to the council.
Second.
All those in favor of the adult daycare ordinance proposal? Aye. Opposed? We'll move forward with the recommendation. This brings us to number 7, which is a recommendation to pause any changes to planning and zoning code, sent by Sydney, right?
Yes.
And this is the one we don't have the attachment for because it's several pages long.
No, that one
Okay.
should still be in there.
It's still in there. It's not. It might be. It's just me.
It should be right after.
Okay.
No, that's the improvement.
The improvement plan. Hold on. All right.
Yes, it starts here. So basically, Sydney had reached out to the county attorney, Midmo Regional Planning Commission, and basically their opinion was that we should hold off on any major changes to the zoning code until we're going through the comprehensive plan project. So
Or
she,
they look at, right, there's a reason behind that, so it would be aligned with that process going through the company.
so she looked at the legal and statutory information on it and has that listed here and why she has the recommendation that she has. And this is in reference to changing the lot sizes and zoning R1 or 2
Oh, from previous.
meetings, yeah. So if you all agree with that, then we're going to hold off until the comprehensive plan process begins. If not, we can have discussion with Sydney.
Has the city ever heard back what time frame that we were looking at?
It's in 26.
Basically, that's what I heard, I want to make it still the same thing. Okay.
So it would be a pause until basically that point in time in 26. It doesn't affect anything that we have.
No.
Anybody have any questions concerning the pause on the changes to any planning and zoning until the city plan's done? I guess it's the city plan.
Am I on that question?
You can ask the chair if she wants to entertain questions from the gallery.
Sure, you can. I'll entertain it.
Chairman, may I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
And it could be that I don't understand what you're talking about, but on the off chance that I do, what does this decision mean pursuant to items that are going back and forth before the commission?
That's what I was just asking about. Do we have anything open?
No.
Well, the amendment you just approved for the adult daycare.
That's not changing
No.
anything.
I'm not referring to that. There have been recent discussions about lot split and this, that, and the other. I mean, so
It'll stay in place as it's written today.
Mhm.
If there will be no amendments or changes to any of that, it'll stay in place like it has been for many years.
It's like rezoning type changes.
Yeah.
Will stay in place until
Yeah.
that time.
The main reason is to not write and change and then go back and rewrite things in the next year, things, just kind of thinking, I think, behind this working really. And symmetric with what we're doing as far as, that comprehensive plan. It's a pretty big process.
Prevent confusion.
Yeah, we don't have to redo it, we don't, and say, well, we should have done it this way.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, if there is no other questions from the committee, then we need a motion on the recommendation to pause any changes in the zoning. Do we have a recommendation? Go ahead.
I'm working on it. So
Okay.
moved, you mean?
Um,
Say so moved?
Yes.
Okay.
Second? I want to second that. I'll second it. Those in favor of the recommendation to pause it, as explained, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody else? Okay, verbally here then. So, opposed? All right. So at this point in time, the recommendation is to move forward with the pause on the any rezoning until 2026 comprehensive plan. This brings us up to number 8, which is an update on the Mayberry subdivision. That's the long attachment.
It is a long attachment, so we did not print them for the packets. If any of you want it printed to look at it later, I can absolutely print it for you. Just let me know. But I included in the traffic analysis that was performed by the traffic engineer that was hired by Hathaway's engineer, and then also the improvement plans that were submitted and the construction plans. They are in the packet. Both were reviewed by city staff and city attorney, and there was some back and forth to make sure that everything was met. I did, in your packet, you do have my report on what I wrote up from city staff reviewing. That is all in there for your review, but just wanted to update the commission that the improvement plans have been approved at this point, and I believe that they have a start date schedule around springtime. So they've not obtained their CNR land disturbance yet, but they have, and it's noted in the report that I gave to them and in your packet that they have to obtain that before any work can commence. Land permits are only good for a year, so they didn't get it till they were ready to exit.
This is all the email attachments. Yes. Do you have any questions or anything? Anybody on the Mayberry update? I know this is the first reading for all of us.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting your
And there's
ground
nothing for
here.
you guys to approve
No,
or
this
recommend
is-
or anything. It's just an update so you guys know how that project is proceeding.
So if there's no questions on that, then I didn't see anything on here for Mayor Eyes. Any new items? Do we have anything? for
No,
them?
so as Mayor Rice, any items that we would want to put on there just needs to be submitted before the agenda goes out.
Okay. All right. So with that, if there's nothing else, this brings us to number 9 on the tab, which is to adjourn. So we have a motion to adjourn the meeting for the day.
I'll make a motion.
We have a second? Second the adjournment. This is my last meeting, so. Not my last
Not your
meeting,
last
but the last
meeting.
meeting as the chair. All those in favor to adjourn? Say aye loudly. Opposed to the adjournment? All right. Thank you, folks. This was a quick one.